Hey, what's up everybody? It's Chaotic. Today I'm going to make a video about my team and the lineup I use for Arena and Marauder. A couple people messaged me on YouTube asking me what my team is to give a better look at what my team is and what I use, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, this is a quick overview of my heroes. The 9 stars, 8 stars, and so on. Everyone who I save that's level 100, everyone else is not that important, but this is my current heroes. I'm going to quickly go over their HP pool and their stats and what armor they have. Rosa has got a lot of HP. These are stats. Most of my guys have 2-star armor. I'm just going to show you what stones they have. HP stone. He currently has speed stone and HP. Survivability and him going first is definitely what you want in PvP. Now these artifacts I do switch around a lot, so depending on what I'm doing, if I'm going to sleep at night, I normally have my PvP artifacts on. This is Flame Strike. I want attack on her, but it costs too much to switch right now, so I'm just going to leave that on her. Armor Break. I'm not sure if that's better than just basic attack, but I'm just going to leave her with that. Flame Strike stats. Alright, Ormus over here, 400k HP. Check out his stats real quick. Now, I don't have all guild tech fully leveled yet, so some of these stats might not be completely correct. Right now I have an attack stone on him. You want an attack stone on Ormus because it increases his healing, so if you didn't know that, now you know. I also have a dark artifact on him because I really don't have a dark hero right now, but it has 2 stats I really do like on Ormus, which is attack, it increases his healing, and HP, which helps him survive longer in PvP. Demon Hunter. Now this stone is definitely what I want on Demon Hunter. Some say that Armor Break is better. If you leave in the comments down below if you've tested it, I would love to know. Now, I do have a lot of Ranger artifacts on. The reason for this is a lot of people run at least 2 to 3 Rangers in PvP, so that's who I want to kill first. Now, Queen is not in my PvP team, but she is in my Marauder team. She tanks for me. I have a Ranger artifact on her because I normally fight Melissa and an attack stone. Walter, also an attack stone. Now, this is a mage artifact, but normally he doesn't have a mage artifact. That's what I switch back and forth. Walter's stats. And Ice Blink. Ice Blink's HP, Ice Blink stats. I used to have Ice Blink tank for me, but currently Rosa is a better tank than him, since a lot of people are running Ranger artifacts. He tends to die a lot quicker, and once he goes, my whole other team goes. And the only reason I have this on him is the HP bonus. I really don't fight mages very often, but I would like to get a damage reduction artifact. That would probably serve Ice Blink fast, but I have not gotten lucky. Now, these guys, now they're not on my team currently, but I do use them, so I'm just going to show them off real quick. Nothing spectacular to see, but I'm just going to go through the rest of my heroes real quick. Now, Sigmund, now he's really good in Marauder, so hopefully they don't nerf him. Alright, so that's my heroes, and I'm going to show you a quick Marauder fight. So for that, I'm definitely going to have to change a couple artifacts around. For Marauder, I'm definitely going to want to have all Ranger artifacts on my Marauder group. And no, Flame Strike is not in my Marauder group. That's fine. Now you want to do this for every fight you're going to do. If you're going to do Marauder, make sure all of your Marauder guys have the proper artifacts on. I do this for everything. Yes, it's a pain in the ass, but it is definitely worth switching. Now I'm going to look to fight Melissa because I all have Ranger artifacts, and that's probably the best bet. Now here's my setup. I have Queen in first position and Sigmund in second, and Brea in third. Now, the reason I have Queen in first and not Sigmund is Queen will not do as much HP, and Sigmund does basically the same amount of damage because he's not fully leveled yet. So when I level him, I might put him in first position and maybe take Queen out. Now, at first I thought an Aura team was going to be the best damage for Marauder, but since that negates Rosa and currently Sigmund for an Aura, which mostly red and undead are the best damage for Marauder, you're going to always want Rosa in your team. I've done tests, and without Rosa, they do half the damage. Alright, so let's fight here. Oh, we don't want to watch this. Alright, so 68,000 there. I roughly do anywhere between 68 to 75, and Queen normally does 4 to 5 mil. Sigmund didn't do that much damage this time. He normally is around 5 million damage. But again, if I take Rosa out, all these numbers are cut in half. Do I have another attack? No, I do not, sadly. That's weird. Why was Sigmund so low there? He probably just did not get all his hits off then. He normally does a lot more damage. But that's my Marauder setup. Now for PvP. Do these switches again real quick, guys. Sorry for this. But it must be done. You don't want to go in PvP naked now. Then I'll just look like an idiot showing myself lose because I don't have the right artifacts on. Now, most people on this server run, like I said, about 2 to 3 rangers in their teams. So you got to be ranger heavy when you fight. So I normally have always ranger artifacts. Even that I have that beautiful assassin artifact, I would love to put it on Flame Strike, but it does not do that well. Alright, Jaguar over here, it has 457,000 damage. It has a nice team, very nice team. So let's fight Jaguar right now. Alright, this is my current setup. Now, a lot of people would have Ice Blink as a tank, but the reason I have Rosa is not a lot of people have Priest artifacts. So Rosa's actually going to live longer. He does have around 80,000 more hit points than Ice Blink currently. And he just lives longer. Every test I've done, and I've done a lot of friendship fights to test this out, this is the best combination I have right now with this aura. Justice Aura. Now, when I level my Demon Hunter, I might fare a little better. But currently this Demon Hunter will be the first to go always. But Flame Strike is definitely well protected with Rosa in first position. I'm going to slow this down real quick just so you could see the fight. Now, Gru is a beast of a tank. He's going to protect everybody. Now, as long as my Rosa doesn't get CC'd, normally I'm okay to go because Rosa's going to debuff their team and increase the damage of my team. So even if my other guys get CC'd, my survivability is pretty strong. So I shouldn't have to worry as long as Rosa goes off. Now, Ice Blink's a pain in the ass. It's going to freeze Flame Strike, which is really, really shitty. I'll show you my dragon after this so you guys can see my dragon level as well. Now, I don't like PvP fights going past round 6 because that's when Brea becomes the death of everyone. But with this survivability of this team, and since Rosa just doesn't die, as you can see, if I had Ice Blink here in my first position, he would have been dead already. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you that. This would be my setup if Ice Blink was in first. And now let's see the same fight. I'll speed this along so don't bore anybody. Now the difference between Rosa tanking and Ice Blink tanking. Let's see what happens. Now, still doing good, don't get me wrong, but Gru is definitely outlasting Ice Blink over here. This fight wasn't a problem, but normally when Ice Blink is in first position, he tends to lose more often. And that case I did not lose. Okay, let's fight another strong opponent. I'm all friends with these guys on the server. Now this is probably the strongest person on the server right here. It's Lobby. The only thing he probably has to switch is Field for Bloodblade, and then he's probably got the best team on the server. So me and Lobby, we are most of the time a 50-50 in fights, depending on if Rosa gets CC'd. Now, I do have 70,000 less power than he does. But the only difference is my team survivability. Now, Rosa did get frozen there. So my chances of winning have been cut in half just because of that. Because normally he'll survive a lot longer. But since he did get CC'd in the first round, Brea has a very good chance of destroying everybody. But that wasn't the case there. Right, I'm gonna fight him a second time. Maybe give Lobby a chance for a comeback there because I don't want to make him look bad. Because trust me, his team is unbelievably strong. Nice. See, Rosa was CC'd again, which is unbelievable. It normally doesn't happen that often, but it seems that my Flame Strike at least is holding me back. Actually, going to show one more fight after this with Ice Blink in the first position. Now, you see, I should lose right now because once Brea goes off, it's over. See? Brea cannot be allowed to go off, and that fight would have changed dramatically if my Rosa wasn't CC'd in the first round. Sorry, hold on a second, guys. My alarm is going off to check something in the game because that's what happens. Gotta set alarms. Do one more fight here. Just because I want to see if Rosa doesn't get CC'd for once. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. It's just Rosa CC'd Central. Well, it looks like I CC'd right back at him. The two Demon Hunters pulled through right there. Wow, what a dragon stun. Now you see, this is what I don't like to happen because Brea is scary. If he gets to that back line, he could wipe that whole back line in one hit. Hopefully he won't get there. Alright, so you saw 3 fights, which is pretty even depending on Rosa. Now let's just try Ice Blink there. Now, Ice Blink normally is, I would say, a very good tank to have in first position always because he's just great. But the problem with him is he dies way too quick because everyone has these ranger artifacts. You see, he's just dying too quickly. And for me, I don't like that with this team because if things go awry, Brea is just gonna slaughter him. This time around, I did end up winning that fight, but with him in front, he tends to lose more often than wins. Alright guys, so that was my 2 setups for Marauders and PvP. If you guys have any lineup questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.